Eek! I was hacked. So, as I tried to demonstrate yesterday, which I guess my sarcasm missed the point, I was hacked, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. I received a phone call at about 10:30 p.m., I think Thursday night, from Rodolfo from Alpha Investmentos, and I assume that, he was calling to tell me about some sweet deal he had going or some spoiler news. I was actually in bed because I really had a quick onset of the flu, and I just kind of crashed when I got home from work. And he said something about my channel being hacked, and I was like, what? Hello? Who is this? Okay, whatever. Here's my social security number. So hopefully he, used that to get a few sweet loans or buy himself an RV so he can continue his tour from Hosetown to Hosetown across this United States of America. And sure enough, I was a part of many other creators. In fact, 2 or 3 other Magic the Gathering creators were affected by this OurMine hack that came in and changed all the descriptions. So fortunately, I am familiar with OurMine. Praise be to OurMine. Please don't hurt me. And I knew that they weren't going to do anything bad. So I went back to bed. When I woke up in the morning, I saw that there was an email from my network, Studio 71. Actually, I had gotten the email before Rudy even called me. And they had informed me that the hack was in their CMS system. So any channel that shares their rights or admin access with them was hit by it. So I'm assuming it was tons, and that they had already been in touch with YouTube and were working on a fix. And a lot of people were curious why I wasn't really freaking out about it, why I was making jokes. So many of you had reached out, and I appreciate that. I probably had 50 emails, direct messages on Facebook, tweets, DMs on Twitter, text messages, and I really wasn't worried. And do you want to know why I wasn't worried? It's because I have a Patreon. And I'm so thankful for the 153 people that back me there. As you know, I'm pushing hard. I really, really hope to get that to 200 people by the end of April. And I want to tell you why I wasn't worried because of the Patreon. YouTube ad revenue, of course, is not what it used to be, and I've always reinvested that money back in the channel anyway. My YouTube channel has never really been what you would call profitable. In fact, right now, it's kind of bleeding subscribers too, and I'm not entirely sure why, if they're just old subs getting purged, or if people are just starting to hate me. But again, it doesn't matter. Because of the 153 people that back me on Patreon, the minuscule YouTube revenue is irrelevant. I mean, it's relevant in terms of it goes back into the channel, which is awesome, and it helps pay for things like the flight to GP Vegas. Although in Vegas, I'm going there to collaborate with people in hopes to grow the channel, to get more money to invest in the channel, because this channel is a hobby of mine. It's the most important hobby I have. It probably is more than a hobby, really. It's something I love. And I know I have a tough exterior, but it does matter to me. This community does matter to me. And sometimes what people think of me does matter to me. For the most part, it doesn't, but what all of you think of me kind of matters. What indiscriminate people or people that just want to shit on me think about me, I really don't care. So I want to remind everyone again about how important the Patreon is, and how little it matters what amount you choose. You could back for $2 a month, and you get access to my Patreon-only streams, which we've now done 2 of, and I'm going to be rolling out even more exclusive Patreon-only stuff. And I know for non-patrons that kind of sucks, but unfortunately the way YouTube is going, like, I have to have more heavily weigh Patreon because it is how this channel continues to grow. A lot of people now have figured out a nice little loophole. International customers are buying cases of Magic cards, supporting cases of Magic cards through the channel. So the two most, well, let me put it this way. If somebody backs for like $4 a month, it has the same impact for the channel as backing for a $40 fat pack. Both leave about $5, $4 or $5 for the channel. But a lot of people are asking questions about why would I do a booster box back or a fat pack backing? And that's a totally legitimate question. Why it's good for the channel is it helps keep the unboxings going. I think April, it's probably going to be the first week in May, we're going to open more packs of Magic cards on this channel than ever before. I think we're up to something like 10 or 20 booster box backers, and we're at like 50 fat pack backers. And so people that choose, if you're going to buy a booster box or you're going to buy a fat pack of the new set, but you're the type of person that just wants all the rares and maybe foils, this is a great opportunity for you. If you're an international back person and you want to get good prices on your Magic rares, plus support the channel, you can back for booster boxes, or as one person did, they backed for a whole case. And I'm going to send them all the rares and mythics from that. If you're the type of person that just buys a booster box of every new set, and you want to open the packs and you want all the commons and uncommons, of course this isn't for you. But for $2 a month, for the price of half of a booster pack, you can unlock all the rewards of the channel. The Patreon-only stream, which happens on Fridays currently. I'm going to change that day so it doesn't conflict with FNM. You get your own exclusive access to our Discord. You get access to the Patreon-only videos that will be posted up on VidMe, I think, for now. I'm not sure what I want to do with those, but I'm rolling out even more exclusive features. But this is why I didn't stress out at all. I mean, I'm getting audited by the IRS. I am working 1,000,000 hours a week. And when the channel got hacked, for a lot of people, I think it might have pushed them over the edge. But for me, I just looked at those 153 people on Patreon and I was like, look, if the channel got deleted tomorrow, I could upload a new video and it might only get 200 views, but the channel's going to be okay because of the people that go out of their way. And there's obviously lots more people that back for $2 or $4 a month, but you know what? That adds up. 5,000 people are going to watch this video. If 100 of them back, we're going to be able to do some amazing things. I'm using that money to go to GP Vegas. I'm not even going to play in the main event. I'm going to collaborate with guys like Rudy, Rogue Deck Builder, Open Boosters. I'm going to do vendor interviews. I'm going to do whatever the patrons ask me to do. And you can be my boss for as little as $2 a month. So for less than a Mountain Dew with tax, basically. And then, you know, the Patreon only streams are pretty fun. We open packs. We do all sorts of stuff. We hang out. The other night we had about maybe 70 or 80 people in there. We were talking about 90s movies like Batteries Not Included or whatever. And I think if you're an existing patron, maybe comment and let people know about these things and about how fun they are, because I constantly get really good feedback about these additional features. Starting with Amonkhet, I will be back to drafting again. I'm doing the in real life drafts, and life will get a lot more free after taxes. So it's just another example of how a vocal minority, you know, we often speak of vocal minority in a negative way, you know, with some of the things that we see in the news or whatever. But Patreon is a way to be a vocal minority, and you basically have a huge impact on the channel. And I couldn't do it without all of you backing on there. And so today is as good a day as any. Don't put it off. Log on. Join the HQ crew on Patreon and start receiving the sweet rewards immediately. And I'm going to continue to add value there. And I appreciate all of you. And I appreciate all of you who stuck with me through this hack and who have stuck with me through thick and thin. Again, if you're 14, you know, don't feel bad. If you don't have the extra money, don't feel bad. Please don't. don't put yourself out to back the channel, but I just want you to know how important it is and the positive effect it has on me. It allows us to have these new camera angles now. We can do these sweet unboxing. I have the camera off. I have this nice new unboxing angle. We make the set better. We have better audio. I'd like to build enough funds to go to some East Coast GPs because I've only been in New York once and I haven't really been anywhere else on the East Coast. That would be really interesting. West Coast, of course, would be awesome. I've been a lot of places in the Midwest, but we're going to do some awesome things. And we've been together, a lot of us now, for 4 or 5 years. And here I'm still standing here and you're standing there right next to me. And I appreciate the hell out of your support. Hopefully, we won't have any more interruptions by the kind people of our mind. Please know that I appreciate you testing my network security, but also know that it hurts your creators. And I don't know what it's going to do to my videos and the Google algorithm now and all that stuff. But yes, I was hacked. Didn't matter. Didn't stress about it. And it's because of all of you.